What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and tonight we're going to be talking about some exciting news for prestige rewards and progression in Black Ops 6. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, drop a like, and as a big reminder, we got plenty of brand new article coverage also going up on detonated.com for those that want to stay up to date with all things Season 6 or, of course, all things Black Ops 6. You can also use code DYNAMITE to save 10% off any order over at Control Freak, including for the limited restock of the Deadshot Daiquiri Collector's Can. You obviously get the Deadshot per can replica, as well as some really cool limited thumbsticks, which I think are a must-have for any hardcore zombies fan. These are only going to be available for a limited time, like I said, so pick these up while they are still available. I'm sure they'll also end up restocking these in the next few months and allowing the option to ship to the UK. I'm also predicting that they're going to end up coming out with some Black Ops 6 Cerberus themed thumbsticks in the coming weeks. I'll keep you guys posted with that, but I also want to go over a really cool package I received today that you guys may know a little bit about if you watched my COD Next vlog, which I'm going to have linked down below. Over in DC, I did take part in a really cool activity where I dressed myself up as an operator. I put on a pretty cool blue tiger jacket, I had some headphones, I know I had to take my glasses off, but I ended up ensuring I had a strap on my leg. I went ahead and went all out holding a hammer, and then I was scanned so that I could be turned into a figurine. It took a few weeks, obviously, to process my likeliness, and they just started shipping out these figurines to various creators around the world as of this past week. I'm actually really impressed with how accurate this looks to myself. I mean, from the jean indents, to my haircut, to my watch, wristband, to everything I was wearing that day in the form of a figurine, this is absolutely crazy. So yes, this is your first look at a DK operator within Call of Duty. I mean, hey, let's bring back the supporter creator system at some point in Black Ops 6 or beyond. We'll love to have code DK in the item shop, or even the return of creator themed bundles again. But let me know what you're thinking about this figurine down below in the comments. Again, my COD Next vlog is also going to be linked below for those that may have missed out on my behind the scenes Black Ops 6 trip a few weeks back. But now jumping into prestige and progression within Black Ops 6, there was actually a blog post and a ton of information that did get shared following the Next event several weeks ago. Obviously, I'm still grasping everything that did get revealed. There were quite a few things that I know they didn't tell us about the day before during the pre-brief. So amongst that, and then the Haunting update which just came out in Modern Warfare 3, it's been a very busy last few weeks breaking everything down. So you guys are obviously aware we're going to be seeing a classic leveling and prestige system in Black Ops 6 Day 1. We're talking a level 1 to 55 grind with various unlocks along the way, then the ability to enter prestige, and you can do that up to 10 times. After you finished all 10 prestiges, you then have a level 1000 grind. Again, this is all going to be available during the launch window. Now, what's unclear and something that we'll circle back to in a few minutes is how seasonal prestige is going to work, and what I mean by that is how they're going to add to this system over the course of 6 seasons. We'll get back to that, but something that I want to make very clear is along your level 1 to 55 grind, you're going to be unlocking items for multiplayer, zombies, or all of the above, right? These items will also carry into Warzone, beginning with the Season 1 integration at some point in late November. We're talking about default loadouts, custom loadout options, weapons, tacticals, lethals, field upgrades, score streaks, perks, wildcards, and even zombie gobblegums, as well as ammo mods. That's also pretty important that I know I'll kind of touch back on within a future zombies video that I'm working on. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of items that are not available for use until you hit a certain level, which can be anywhere from levels 1 to 55. Now, each item you unlock during this grind will be tagged with either MP, RBZ, which stands for round-based zombies, or Warzone. Again, anything Warzone related won't be relevant until Season 1, since Black Ops 6 won't be integrating with Warzone until several weeks after the game comes out. But then some items will also be tagged with all of the above, which means the items can be used in any game mode. Hopefully that's really clear. As far as your beta progress does go, any of the leveling unlocks that you acquire during weekends 1 or 2 do not transfer to the main launch of the game, but the rewards that you earn, like the blueprint, the operator skins, and the beta exclusive calling card, emblem, weapon stickers, those rewards will indeed transfer to Black Ops 6 and will be available Day 1 on October 25th. Now, here's a pretty exciting excerpt from one of the recent blog posts. As they wrote, for the uninitiated, this is an incredibly in-depth leveling system coming to Black Ops 6 MP and zombies at launch, then Warzone at Season 1, that rewards your dedication dedicated grind with dozens of truly spectacular and unique rewards. Prestiging is purely optional and can be done at any time once you've leveled up to level 55. Choose not to prestige and your level caps at 55 and you can continue playing as normal. So just to be clear, your rank in Warzone will still reflect Modern Warfare 3's leveling system until Season 1 of Black Ops 6, then it'll be synced up with the current Call of Duty. So yes, BO6. But every prestige can be entered after hitting level 55. So you'll hit 55, enter prestige 1, hit 55 again, enter prestige 2, rinse and repeat until further notice. That's exactly how the leveling seems to work within the new Call of Duty. Now they also mentioned in the blog, which we're going to circle back to, that Black Ops 6 has the most rewarding prestige system ever in a Call of Duty Black Ops game. So that has me really intrigued and really motivated to make sure I hit these prestige milestones as quick as possible. Obviously, most folks out there are going to use this system because it'll be a big waste of XP if you sit at level 55 forever and just never prestige to the next level. Then at that point, any progress you're getting in each of the game modes that you can play isn't really going anywhere until you prestige. Now here's what I'm thinking. Since we're going to see a level 1000 grind day 1, the seasonal prestige system is going to be a bit different this time around. So we're obviously never going to see a point in time where our level resets. Whatever level you hit in Black Ops 6, you're always going to be able to follow up on top of that level. But since day 1, there's going to be 1,000 levels available after your prestige 10 grind. That's a lot of playtime, by the way. What could the seasons look like? Well, I'm thinking if they want to keep up with the tradition that we've been seeing the last few years, which is that you get 200 new levels added every season, that means we'll have a new level cap of 1250 by season 1, 1450 by season 2, 1650 for season 3, 1850, 2050, and lastly, level 2250 at season 6. I don't think people ever really had an issue with seeing new prestiges added per season. I think the issue was that the games weren't launching with enough prestiges, so people were actually hitting the level cap within a week, if not sooner, and then having nothing else to really level up towards until season 1 would start, and then at that point, there's still a cap of only being able to progress through 4 to 5 prestiges every season. Now, I think considering how many levels are available day 1, it wouldn't really be an issue to only see 4 new prestiges and 200 new levels each and every season. It would keep players motivated in-game, playing as much as they can, because not many people are going to be ready to progress through, prestiges 11 to 14 or 11 to 15 with the first season. People are still going to be leveling up and probably not even that far past their prestige 10 grind yet. But we'll talk more about how prestiging is going to be affected by the seasonal updates in a future video. That part was just pure speculation that I wanted to include here, but as far as what you earn when you enter Prestige 1, here's what they confirmed. You'll get your Prestige 1 icon, which slots into the center of your level insignia for all players to see. You're also going to be able to access Prestige menus. You'll gain quick and easy descriptions of how the system works with viewable rewards. Then you have the Prestige level climb. You are not able to climb through 10 levels of Prestige, each inspired by a title in Black Ops. So as far as the icon does go for Prestige 1, it is clearly based on a zombie from World at War. So I'm assuming maybe the first 2-3 prestiges could have a World at War or Black Ops 1 focus. Then as time goes on, you'll start getting icons that are themed around Black Ops 2, 3, 4, even Cold War. But as far as what the rewards are, they haven't shared exactly what they could include just yet, but they did promise us that there will be prestige specific rewards. So yes, if this is going to be the most rewarding prestige system in Black Ops history, you can bet it'll be a massive step up from the prestige shop that we got back in Black Ops Cold War 2020. So they said there's plenty to unlock, and this includes rewards per prestige, including operator skins, blueprints, and even more. So I'm really anticipating what type of cosmetics we're going to get from hitting these prestiges. I'm assuming that as you get higher and higher in the ranks, the rewards could even get better and better. Fingers obviously crossed for some animated or glowing reactive blueprints, or some pretty flashy and rare operator skins that people are going to want to run. Obviously nothing maybe on the same level as a bundle operator skin or blueprint, but something close to it. I mean, for example, we did get a free Tracer blueprint from doing a little side quest in the Season 5 Reloaded Zombies update for MW3. So yes, free Tracer blueprints do exist. They can glow, they could be animated, could even be reactive, so I can't wait to see what Treyarch does with the cosmetic side of Black Ops 6. They've always knocked it out of the park on this front, and especially in games like BO3, 4, Cold War, we saw that a lot. But they also mentioned Prestige Mastery. Complete all 10 Prestige levels to graduate into Prestige Master with 1,000 levels to climb through, also with additional rewards. So that's why I'm saying I'm not really in a rush to see how the Prestige system gets updated with the 6 seasons, because although that is important, there is still so much we have to grind through first before even thinking about what seasons 1 through 6 may have to offer to us. But here's how progression, unlocks, and a reset does work when you hit Prestige. This is real important. So as they mentioned, your level will reset back to level 1, but if you entered a new Prestige, then you'll just keep climbing up in the ranks that way. So again, you hit level 55, enter Prestige 1, you're now level 1 Prestige 1, and then move on a bit later. Let's say you're level 55, but you just finished Prestige 4, you are now Prestige 5 level 1 if you enter Prestige. So remember that list of unlocks that we got to see during the beta for hitting levels 1 through 30? Obviously, we're gonna see a list just like that, but stretching from level 1 to 55, including more content we didn't get to see in the beta. So that list of content is always going to be there in the level 1 through 55 grind. So when you hit Prestige, all the content from levels 1 through 55, whether it's weapons, equipment, perks, any other bonuses, all of that will become locked again. But it is worth pointing out, your progress when it comes to weapon levels, operators, challenges, weapon builds, and your customizations are going to be kept. So although you will lose access to the items in that level 1 to 55 grind, everything else I mentioned is going to remain on your account. The good news is we're going to be seeing a system similar to BO4 where permanent unlocks are going to be available to you. So every time you prestige, you're going to be acquiring a permanent unlock token. This is an item that you can unlock permanently, no matter when you prestige again in the future. And here's an example, right? They gave one in the blog. If the AK-74 is unlocked at level 7, and hey, you really like that weapon, you don't want to worry about leveling up to level 7 again when you hit prestige, you can permanently unlock that weapon and keep it forever. Now, something that is fairly new and we didn't really see in any other Call of Duty with Classic Prestige is that when it comes to permanent unlocks, if you have, let's say, a blueprint or equipment skin for a certain item, then you hit prestige, you'll still keep access to that item because you own a cosmetic for that item. So with the AK-74 example I gave you, let's say you already have a Mastercraft after like season 2 for that weapon and you hit prestige, you actually won't lose access to the weapon because you have a blueprint available for it. So this is something more so that is relevant to the launch window before you really buy cosmetics or own bundles or unlock any skins for certain items. This is more so relevant to the launch window of the game when it comes to locking items after you prestige, because obviously after a couple of months of various updates and bundles, you're going to own a lot of skins for various items, meaning you're not going to lose access to those items if you do hit prestige. They also said, as previously noted, once you've prestige, you'll gain access to earn otherwise unobtainable prestige rewards, prestige challenges, and an increased XP reward for completing daily challenges. That's another bonus there. If you keep prestiging, you're going to be incentivized to keep doing so since you'll end up getting XP bonuses for doing challenges. But on top of that, that's also confirmation that you won't be able to buy or earn certain prestige rewards otherwise unless you are, again, leveling up and actually playing the game. When it comes to combat stats, your current elimination/death record will start fresh every time you do prestige. However, you can always view your career stats across all your levels in the combat record menu. They also confirmed that in-game events are returning. So when it comes to seasonal content, items acquired from a battle pass, store bundle, or in-game event are never going to be locked, even when you do hit a new prestige. And then lastly, there's a prestige hub. This is a menu that showcases all the rewards which will then become available after you prestige. It'll highlight how far you've progressed through the prestige system and the rewards across future prestiges and even those that you haven't unlocked yet. So we'll be able to see a lot of these rewards day one when the game comes out. I'll of course make a follow-up video going through all of this once we could actually see everything for ourselves in game. Now the last thing I'll end with, which I find fascinating, is what they mentioned at the very end of the blog, which is that some of the rewards are going to be themed around zombies, right? So the icons themselves are already based on older Black Ops games, but they mentioned that the rewards are going to be pretty zombies themed. They said to look out for a showcase of this nostalgia and nightmare-fueled content in the Black Ops 6 Prestige blog closer to launch. So at any point in the next few weeks before October 25th, we're going to be getting more information about how the system is going to work. They also mentioned premium rewards. Though the Black Ops 6 Prestige progression is global across MP, Zombies, and Warzone, free-to-play players will receive fewer prestige rewards compared to those who own Black Ops 6. So if you decide to subsequently purchase BO6 while prestiging and in Warzone, any previous premium-only rewards are instantly granted. So this is a detail that I'm sure many of you guys may have missed, but you obviously get more rewards for owning the premium game, but you still get something, we're not sure what, for just prestiging through Warzone. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave our thoughts down below in the comment section. Bit of an in-depth breakdown of the entire leveling and prestige system we're going to be seeing in Black Ops 6 Day 1. I really hope you guys found this video helpful because there was a bunch of info that I actually didn't know about from the pre-brief and prior. So a lot of this was actually shared during the literal broadcast while I was streaming on August 28th. So I'm happy to keep you guys in the loop here with exactly how the unlocks are going to work. With that being said, if any other updates are found in the coming days, we'll have some information added to the detonated article in this video's description. Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.